Let's go. Good morning. It's the first Friday of the Morning Knocks. I'm DJ I Am O'Neal.
And I'm your favorite girl in the world, Nicole Sade.
And we gon' have a good time today. I swear we are. Nicole, give us the rundown of what it's gonna be like today.
Well, first of all, it's Friday.
Come on.
And you know we got a good show for y'all.
Come on.
So I hope you plugged in and get ready. We talking about DDG's mama hopping in his drama.
God.
We talking about Elon Musk and y'all favorite President Trump. We talking about the BET Awards. You ready for the BET Awards?
I actually am. I want to see what that's gonna be like.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it. And then it's Friday. We're gonna have a little bit of flashback Friday. We're gonna unpack what does it mean for people to get different versions of you, because you know we all grown now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna play our favorite game. One gotta go. And so much more.
I am all for it.
Okay. I hope you're ready.
I am. I'm ready for it. So let's get into it.
Okay. What you want to talk about first? It's on you today. Today's
It's
Friday.
We're gonna mix it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's jump into the DDG thing. I seen some new things that was going on yesterday. I sent y'all that in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Some new. I ain't gonna. I would say it's evidence. Yeah, new evidence that's showing that both parties ain't angels in this whole situation.
Oh, absolutely
let's just
not.
gonna put that out there. But to now see what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
I think she's a little bit more manipulative than she puts on to be.
Okay.
And that's just some. I'm gonna just roll with that. Say she ain't as much as an angel.
So, can I chime in now?
You can.
Okay.
Tag team.
So, I'll say this when it comes to Haley, whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing what he posted or whatever his team put out, it would make you look at her a little different.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think she a normal city girl.
You
Not
think so?
city girl like Carisha type city girl, but I
Okay.
just feel like I don't want to use the word typical toxic person,
Mm-hmm.
but I think she's complex. She's human. I think that's what we do. We try to like take these celebrities or these, people that have a little bit more money than us, and we have these higher standards for them. And then we also look at how her and her sister have been carrying themselves most of these years.
Yeah.
So I think she's human. You got to understand that she did go through. At that time, the text messages that we saw,
Mm-hmm.
she was going through postpartum depression.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had just probably had the baby or something like that. You could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how old the child is.
Because that was in 2022 was what it was showing in text message.
I thought it was 24. I don't know.
I
thought
have
it
to
was
go back
24.
and look.
But outside of that, I think what we're seeing is her reacting to his actions. You're gonna get a reaction, when you do certain things.
What about the part?
I mean,
What about the part when she was talking about some? I got the knife. I'm gonna do something with the knife.
that's just crashing out, man.
That's crashing out.
And I think that goes back to the conversation that we had before, like the emotional intelligence. Sometimes it leaves, but I'm almost positive she didn't think those text messages would go out. Like, I'm sure
Or
he
be
have
used
sent
against her.
Yeah, I'm sure he sent worse, a whole lot worse.
Of course,
but,
I'm quite sure that both parties have said something that definitely straddles the fence of like, dang, I didn't know you was like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think we just saw a cycle of emotions, and to me, it's almost like he was ignoring it. But at the same time, I'm at home with your baby, and we showing the world that me and you gonna be together, and you out in another country with another female, you gonna get this smoke. You gonna get this smoke. You gonna get it. Good thing is they weren't, in contact with each other. Who knows how that would have turned out? Because I know if it was me.
Yeah. It's a lot of tentacles to this situation.
We rumbling.
I
we
must
moving
say.
furniture. Just playing.
I would say, like, I mean, that's on both parties, to be honest, because it's like, I expect my woman to, to be up to par on a lot of stuff, but I have to if I'm talking about me, if I'm talking about me, I have to support her emotionally.
Yeah.
So
and then he didn't do that. That's what it seems like. I mean, again, we're just on the outside kind of looking in.
Yeah.
I think what we're getting now is just little sprinkles of what's to come. You know.
Yeah.
What happened to his hand? Did she supposedly cut his hand?
I want to say yeah. I don't think he was like, yeah, let me cut my thumb. I don't think he was.
Well, there were no
like
text messages indicating that, so it wasn't a, you cut me right, or you know what I'm saying. It was just I just saw pictures of his hand cut up.
And allegedly, she stole his gun too.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
So I don't know. It's a lot of violence in this that is just now being talked about. I used to watch DDG coming up. When he was on just YouTube, and he had like 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, posting on all of them. That boy was busy. I watched him when he was coming up in his dorm room. I didn't get like a whole lot of wind of Halle until like later on. I didn't listen to that. I don't even listen to their music.
What?
Her or
you never
her sister.
Mixed their music before?
Nah.
You got to listen to some of them. I'm not like a diehard fan, but there's a few songs that I think will go great in some of your music.
The only one I would say that I that's a number one hit in my house is the Grownish thing that they did, because I was watching the show.
Oh, see, I haven't heard it. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a cool song.
Okay.
Probably pretty sure they didn't write it though, but it's a cool song.
Let me say this because it just crossed my mind. I don't like how domestic violence happen in these relationships, and it don't come out until years later when somebody feels like they've been wrong, in the court system or something like that, or things get worse. I feel like when it happened, file a police report.
I agree.
Go ahead and file a police report so you can have that paper trail, not going back, and trying to prove a point. And it's like the first time it happened, get out of there. Because it's not going to stop, especially if you're trying to, let's go back to the mental health, especially if you're trying to cover it up and still make it work. A lot of people out here trying to make relationships work because a child is involved.
Yeah.
Is a child, it's not going to keep a man. Nah. It's not going to save a relationship.
Nope.
And then I think a lot of these celebrities be trying to save face.
Yeah.
And
of course.
It'll hurt you later on.
Yeah.
And then, I think everybody think Halle is like this perfect girl in a perfect world. She's not. And it's okay.
But that's the picture that was painted from day one.
And they're still trying to paint it.
Yeah.
You got to remember who her publicist is.
Oh yeah, she's represented by Roc Nation and Beyonce. And,
but her publicist is Beyonce's publicist.
Yeah.
So they know how to manipulate and should I be saying this? I don't care. They know how to I mean, I have
the Hive. They gonna be at you.
Oh, the Beehive. I don't care nothing about it. Cause I'm gonna have my hive one day.
Uh-oh.
We ain't gonna have a hive. We're gonna be called something else.
What you gonna be called?
I don't know.
Gotta go to the drawing board on it.
Yeah, can we get a drawing board in here, production?
Okay, speaking of like some domestic situations, Elon Musk and Trump, they going at it.
I love it. Let me tell you why.
The girls are fighting.
I've never seen white people act like this. I thought it was a black thing. I didn't know white people could act like this.
These thugs are going at it. These
are some thugs, okay? Yeah. I know we knew Trump is a nigga. Okay.
I don't want to. He can't come over here.
He been over here.
He can't come over here.
He act like us.
No, he don't.
Why he don't?
Cause he don't like us. He don't like us.
Oh, okay.
What camera I'm at? He don't like us. Trump don't like us. Like,
you don't
real.
think he act like us?
No.
You don't think Trump act like an N-word?
No. Okay. Trump wanna act like it, but
he's definitely that. But he uses his palm power, as you call it.
Yeah, the palm people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't. He is unseasoned, for sure.
I don't know about that.
He unseasoned.
Well, I will say this.
Like he used his like he was cool before the presidency. Because nobody was like checking for him, of his opinions and nothing like that, other than him being on his show.
Well, I I will say this: the beef that they have going on social media is hilarious, and it's giving housewives. It's really giving basketball wives.
Yeah, now that I can agree with.
But I did like when your boy said the reason why the Epstein list didn't come out is because Trump was on there.
It's a whole lot of stuff he was a part of.
Okay, so Elon, what are you a part of?
Oh, he connected. He definitely connected to something.
Yeah,
for sure. Now he wasn't at them parties. I can tell you that. He probably was too young, but or not relevant enough. But he Trump was definitely at them parties.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Him and Diddy we talked about this. Him and Diddy was friends. They got pictures together, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. I wonder, was he a bottom? It's Friday. Never mind. Power bottom.
Wild Out Fridays, Freaky Fridays.
Freaky Fridays. We need a segment. Freaky Friday segment.
Freaky Fridays.
Drop in the chat if y'all want a Freaky Friday.
It's already
segment.
freaky. You're freaky out here. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, that's the real name, by the way, has about to be out of there. That's what Elon introduced when he was with Doge.
Okay.
Trump's trying to get rid of it.
Why?
Cause they breaking up.
Okay. So what all is Trump trying to get rid of that Elon is a part of that's causing all of this chaos?
One more time. Say it again.
What's happening right now? Like, what is Trump doing to Elon, and what is Elon doing to Trump that's causing all of this feud?
Well, I think it started with that little boy. When that little boy told Trump that you ain't really the president. So, Trump liked to be in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that get in that driver's seat, you know how Rasputia was like, you been adjusting my seat?
You know that's my favorite girl in the world, right?
Hey, that's a good movie right there.
That's my girl. That's
said,
my spirit.
You been adjusting my seat. And that's how Trump feel. You been adjusting my seat. You need to get out of my seat.
Well, Norbert did tell Rasputia, I think the car is drinking. So what is it?
I don't know. It's probably a smidge of both. To be real.
So what you think gonna happen?
I definitely think since he already done started Elon, since he done already started airing everything out, he gonna keep airing everything out.
So you think it's gonna get worse?
Yeah.
What you looking forward to learning?
Yeah. That we can probably impeach him. Yeah. We got to get him out of there. We're gonna be broke by the end of the year.
Who is we?
Everybody. It's gonna be a recession, like Young Jesus said.
Leave me out of it. I don't want no parts.
I don't want no parts either. But he part of the. He definitely talks to everybody that's part of the government, and I don't know all the proper terms for it. That's why I don't be talking about politics and stuff like that. But I know for sure that it's gonna be something going on.
So how you feel about the tariffs right now?
That's what's gonna cause it.
Okay.
That's what's gonna cause the recession.
So what about electric cars?
I don't know. What you mean by that?
What you think about them?
I don't too much
one.
care for them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want one. I don't know what movie it was on Netflix. I think it was. Yeah, don't make me lie. But it was the one that the world about to end or something like that. And
is it Don't Look Up?
No, I don't think so. But basically, the world ended. There was no internet. There was people were dying. The airplanes were just falling out the sky. People were dead.
Was it Paradise?
The Teslas was driving themselves and crashing.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm about to figure it out and tell you about it so you can watch it.
Okay.
Leave the World Behind. Leave the world behind.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Crazy movie.
You saw them Teslas in there?
Yep.
That's when I knew I ain't want one.
Yeah, which I didn't want one. I drove one before when I was a car salesman.
Okay.
Yeah, I drove one before.
Yeah, I don't think I'm mature enough to have a car that I have to charge. I be coming in here with my phone dead.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah. The only time I feel like I need it is when I'm don't feel like getting gas. I do not like pumping gas.
Yeah.
But charging a car,
that ain't it.
No,
I ain't about that.
My phone is always below 20%, so no, that ain't gonna work for me.
Yeah, but it does say here that the bill does help for old school energy. It helps old school energy, like oil, gas, more than clean energy like solar and electric,
Mm-hmm.
which Elon is a big fan of.
Right.
So,
what you think about that?
I think we should stick to what we know. You know what I'm saying? Trying to step too far into this,
But how we gonna grow though as a society?
I feel the growth. I'm all for growth.
Clean energy,
Yeah.
better living, better lifestyle. You live longer.
Okay, so let me ask you this: we just talked about electric cars and you not being prepared to go charge a car and all that. Like, if you was to do, I guess, a hookup at your house, that's gonna be more on your light bill. You prepared to do that?
Well, the goal is when that time comes, I'm gonna be married and my husband will pay the bill.
I don't say no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out of that then.
Yep. I want to be a no paying bill girly.
Okay. This ain't on our list today, but I do want to ask you about this. I seen a video about PBS. Because
PBS Kids?
Yeah, because they're getting rid of the they not funding education anymore.
What? So they're trying to get rid of PBS?
Yeah, they're trying to.
I'm gonna say this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, let me let you go ahead and finish.
No.
Okay. If they getting rid of PBS, I'm okay with that. You want to tell you why?
Why?
I feel like our generation grew up on PBS. I don't know what the generation after us grew up on. They just
these kids.
That's not nice on Friday. No. We're not gonna do that. It's Friday.
No.
We don't want to talk about how dumb these people are.
I wasn't finna say that.
Okay.
I was finna say
I was gonna say that.
Ooh, these kids are wilding.
Yeah, I don't think they have the views. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not in the school system at like elementary school and but I just don't think it's being utilized the way that it was back when we were in school.
I think that's more so because of the parents that grew up on it.
So are these is it still real production going on with these shows that's on PBS? Like they're still producing?
They're probably playing reruns at this point, but Sesame Street, is out of there. They going to Netflix.
Netflix?
Yep. They got to deal with Netflix. And they going to have like some.
Well, that's fine because kids watch Netflix.
True story. And it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to compete, with streaming networks when you've been on like local channels for how many years, you know what I mean? And it's just kind of hard to do so. It's equivalent to online shopping and going to the mall. You more than likely at this point in life going to shop online.
Yeah.
And so like it's just kind of like the change is there. And you got to be able to walk with the change at some point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still not getting no electric car though.
Yeah, I'm not getting one of those. I'll drive it if somebody else buy it, but I'm not spending my money on it.
Yeah.
Unless they get down to like $3,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I feel you on that. Yeah. Then I go put my dollars in there. Be like, all right, let me go see what they're talking about now.
I'll charge it every now and then.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
All right. What you got next?
Well, let's see. What you got planned for the weekend?
Well, later on today, I have to go DJ a wedding. And tomorrow, same thing. I got to go to Huntsville.
That's what's up.
Yep.
It's for a wedding?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people getting married, huh?
Yeah. It's wedding season.
Oh, so what is considered wedding season? Is it like during the summer months or?
Yeah.
I feel like people get married.
It started in the spring.
Okay.
Like it started in like mid-spring, and then like it gets hotter. You know what I'm saying? As it gets hotter, everybody want to like, okay, I want to go get married, and like it kind of depending. It kind of cuts off in November. Some people, still get married in December and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is it like your favorite thing to do, like DJ weddings, or do you have like another specialty or something?
It depends. If they give me free range during the time when I open the dance floor, then of course I enjoy it. Okay. I enjoy it either way because it's like I'm playing music, some music that I'm not familiar with that I can, like later on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a song called Mr. Brightside. Didn't even know it existed at first. Started playing it at weddings. I like it now.
That's for black or white people.
It's for the palm people.
Okay.
But it's a universal song if you know it. It's
Okay.
like the song Journey. Everybody know that.
I don't know it.
Don't stop believing.
Keep going.
You don't know the song?
Keep going.
That's kind of like the highlight. That's the highlight. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. You don't know the song?
Keep going. I don't know it.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to play it today.
Okay.
Just so you can be able to hear that.
Okay.
And you can be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I would love for you to throw some of that palm music in our mixes.
You know what?
Because I'm semi-palm girl.
You a semi-palm girl?
Semi.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
My mixes go crazy in the car.
Oh, snap. What about that one song?
Maroon 5, some...
What about that one song you had you got pulled over on? Now that song was wild.
It is. But
I couldn't even
like it.
I couldn't even tell you what the song was called.
Oh, you heard that song before and you played it before. Like, stop.
I've never played that song.
Stop it.
I couldn't tell.
Not at a wedding, I'm sure.
I don't not even.
You have a party coming up. Can you play it there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could play it. Just send it to me.
I'm gonna remind you too.
Yeah, send it to me. I might even make a remix. Get classified alias, put some keys on there or something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
what up, Pitts?
I'm happy you have plans for the weekend. I think sometimes it's a little unfortunate when Friday come and it hits different when you don't have to do. You ever been like that?
Yeah, but you know what? Now I appreciate them days when I can just be at peace with just kind of like sitting at the house. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I'm always gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on the go, and so like whenever I get a point in time when I can just like sit and be idle and kind of read the books that I got at the crib, or spend some time with my wife, or catch up on some shows, and all kind of stuff like that. I'm able to do stuff like that. Okay. I can just be at peace. I can sit on my balcony and watch the sun come up or go down, enjoy the weather.
Okay. Well, it's good that you have plans for the weekend. You're booked and busy, obviously.
Yeah.
What are you saying no to this weekend?
What am I saying no to? Requests.
What kind of requests?
Song
requests at the wedding?
I'm saying no.
Time out. It's my wedding or my homegirl wedding.
The couple
I'm the bridesmaid.
No, the bride and the groom.
That's my child getting married.
I done spent my
last on this wedding, and I can't come and request a song.
Not all of them. Cause I did a wedding one time where this guy he wanted to play Take It to Trial. But that wasn't.
I was just about to say if I request Mr. Big.
But that wasn't the crowd to do it with. So yeah.
Is it time for our commercial break?
It's time for our commercial break. I'm going to play the song that we was just talking about so you can get into it.
Oh, wow.
All right, y'all. This is a Palm song, Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Shout out to the Palm people. Make sure y'all stay plugged in. We'll be right back.
Yay!
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Oz. We hope that you still plugged in with us.
Come on.
How did y'all like the music this morning? Let us know in the chat. Let us know how you feeling. And while you're at it, make sure you still following us on all social media platforms. Follow us at Morning Ox Live. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and obviously you following us on YouTube because you're listening.
You better. Or we're going to pull up at your house, get your phone, all your devices, and make you follow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We should try that.
Just drive by.
Yeah.
Drive by, subscribe.
Yeah. Drive by, subscribe.
Come on.
There you go.
I'm with it.
I'm with
all
too.
that.
All that. We gonna need security with us though. No?
I'm coming. I want you to know I'm coming.
Okay.
Yeah. God, they said Jesus gonna come like a thief in the night. I ain't. I'm showing up in the daytime.
So clearly you're not Jesus.
Nah.
Who are you?
Shout out to the Lord. No, I'm Big Dog.
Big Dog. How you spell that?
Big Dog.
How you spell it?
BIGDAWG.
Can you do like 3 W's?
Can.
Okay. 3 W's.
3 W's?
Mm-hmm.
Big Dog.
I like that for you.
Say no more.
So yeah, stay tuned. We coming to your house soon.
Shout out to the mugs.
Well, not we, because I ain't going to nobody's house. These folks crazy. Old folks will shoot you too.
Old folks will shoot you.
Mm-hmm.
I have found that out.
And you going to pull up to their house and knock on these folks' door.
I'm like, have you heard about the Lord today? Buzz up in there. Subscribe.
Oh, we ain't busting in now. We ain't going past the front door in there.
I'm coming in like the
we don't have to
Kool-Aid
go past the first step. Hey, how are you? You good today? Can you pull out your phone and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, please? Thank you. You know what? We should pass out flyers. It is election season.
Yep.
We should pass out flyers. Go door to door. Pass out flyers and tell them to vote. But not vote. More so subscribe.
Stop it. Okay. Get some help.
You know what? It's Friday.
I've been waiting to use that.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let you have that one because you know I'm going to get you back, right? I just started sipping my Sprite, and you know what Sprite do to me.
Look, I got my tea.
You know when that Sprite get up in me, what it do to me. I got you.
I ain't getting no sleep, so this is what I'm thriving off of.
Oh, you going to thrive.
Oh, yeah. So, we talking about what's on your watch list. Netflix, Cinemax. Do they even call it Cinemax still?
I think. I don't know. You just made some up.
No, that's what they used to call it. Instead of just Max. They used to call it Cinemax.
Ain't that the movie theater?
No.
Well.
That's what they used to call it back in the day. Like, they used to call it Cinemax.
Ain't nobody watching no Cinemax. We go watch IMAX.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Get your eyes right.
Well, what they got to do with it?
You going in that Buckeye. You can't miss nothing.
Looks like you in the honey house.
Yeah, you can't miss nothing. You can't be like, oh snap, all these colors.
I think I'm on the Netflix this weekend.
Okay,
it's a lot of new shows that's coming out. Actually, you know what? Let me tell you.
Oh,
Tyler Perry dropping something today.
Ain't it supposed to be like some called
It's called with Tyler Perry and Taraji P. Henson. It's called Straw. And you know what? I think they said they shot that movie in a day. I want to watch it because Tyler Perry be Tyler Perry.
Yeah. I heard DeVal explain that though. Like, since he has his own studio, they shoot sisters in like a week or two. And they be like on one episode, like, you know how they be in like in one room for a long period of time, and they repeating the same thing like over and over again.
Yeah. Because
they be on that one scene for the whole show. And then you come back, now it's time for them to like switch around. Then he explained how a girl, I ain't never watched the show, but he explained how a girl was pregnant for like 2.5 seasons. And that's why.
Oh.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. But I wonder, does that affect the pay? Like, if we shoot this whole season in a week or two, am I still going to get the pay that I would get if I was shooting for a month?
I would hope so. Shoot.
I don't know.
I'm going to be on TV. I need to get some residuals.
Well, I can't wait to get mine. You know I want to be on TV.
Yeah, I do too.
For real?
Yeah, I'll take a little TV spot.
Okay.
I want to play a serious role, though.
Like what?
I want to play like a villain. I think I could really play a villain.
I don't think so.
I think I got it in me, though.
No, because you look like a pastor. So.
I look like a pastor, right?
Yeah.
I like the nice dude.
Yeah, you really do.
But I'll play a nice villain, though. I'm serious, bro. I can play a really good villain.
I can see it if they give you some gold teeth.
They give me some gold teeth.
Give you a grill.
Okay, I'm gonna shave my head bald for this one. I'll go there. I gotta get in the road.
No, I don't see a bald head.
Bald head, leather trench coat.
Leather is
in the
crazy.
Summertime.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
In a hot, like the South weather.
Yeah.
You gonna die.
Nah, I'll be all right.
Oh, you used to.
These kids is wearing hoodies in the summer.
You know, and the pooh shiesties.
And right.
There's a different type of drug that they're taking.
It's something new, and they put in their lunch meat.
Lunch meat.
Yeah.
Wow. Not the Lunchables, but the lunch meat at the school?
Yeah, at the school.
Okay. What you watching this weekend? Besides, I mean, I know you DJing and you traveling a bit, but I know you're going to have a little Netflix and chill with the wifey or something.
So we watched The Shy. And BMF just came back out.
Yeah.
So we gonna definitely tap into them. Last night I was watching Shaq's show on Netflix. It's a really good show.
Shaq got a show?
Yeah, it just kind of explains the not the backstory, but like, you know, him and Allen Iverson taking over for Reebok, and Shaq's the new president, Allen Iverson's the co-president, and they're taking over, signing new, you know, players and things like that. I'm just watching Shaq, you know, kind of paying attention to him, because he has so many businesses. And so I'm like trying to pay attention. You know, I'm trying to be like, I want to be a mogul one day.
Yeah.
I want to see how he does it. What words is he saying, or not necessarily paying to the words, but trying to see his formula. How is he like going about the day by day? He just kind of like being open about a lot of stuff.
So I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
And imagine you being a villain in a movie wearing Reeboks.
Oh, that'd be hard. Black Reeboks with my leather jacket?
No, not no black Reeboks. I'm talking about the back in the day Reeboks. They used to have like the little metallic silver spinning things on them.
Oh, you talking about the Sprewells?
I can't remember the name, but I can see you wearing Reeboks.
Yeah, that's Latrell Sprewells.
Yeah.
I used to want them gents. You know,
you had some. You ain't want them. You had them.
I didn't have them. You know what? Matter of fact, Latrell won with Reebok. He was with Dada.
Yeah.
I had some Dadas. I played basketball in some Dadas. I had my name.
How many points you scored in them Dadas?
I actually, since I played.
Somebody please, production, please.
Since I played.
Find this online.
8th.
Because he about to say a crazy number.
10th
40
grade.
points a game.
I was a good defensive player. But I ain't gonna say no 40 points a game. That's the whole quarter. Okay. But like I wasn't scoring.
Oh, you didn't start?
No, I came off the bench. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
I scored like 6-8 points. Yeah, I was big man.
6-8 points.
Look, they counted.
They did.
They counted.
Y'all won.
Some of them.
Not most of them.
Not most of them. Some of them. Some of them.
They need you to get about 4-5 more points for them, man, so they can win.
And look, if I would have been playing guard, now I could play all 5 positions. But since I was taller than everybody on the team, I was automatically.
Oh, you was one of them.
Yeah, I was automatically put in the position. Bless you, brother.
Okay. All right, I hear you. Before we move forward, I just want to say shout out to our people. Okay. I don't know exactly who is responsible for this, but y'all, we have cups. Okay. Is this a coffee? Is this a mug? What is this? This is a coffee mug. Muggy mug. Well, this is gonna be the morning ox mug. How about that?
Come on.
And then not just that, y'all see the front, right? Do you see the front? Oh.
Get in on that.
Look at the back. What is that?
With DJ I Am O'Neal and Nicole Sade.
Who is that?
Us's. Mm-hmm.
Okay. For us, by us. Get you one.
Come on.
Or can we give them away? You know, keep listening. Stay plugged in. We might just give you one. And a t-shirt. We got t-shirts too, y'all. We got so much stuff to give y'all.
You might mess around and get you one.
You might.
You might.
It depends.
I'm going to drop one of Clues Bonds for that.
If they stay loyal to us, we'll be good to you.
Come on, y'all put it in the comments right now. If y'all want a mug, any of our merch, you know what I'm saying? I know we young. We starting out. 3rd episode. And we 5.
Oh.
Come on. We got good.
We made it to Friday.
Yeah, we made it to Friday. Mm-hmm. And the music playing.
Oh. I almost caught the Holy Ghost.
Come on. Y'all can hear it. We can hear it. Everybody can hear it. We all one band, one sound. Come on.
It was a week. We had a week. But
look, we had to get it together
week at the very end.
Yeah.
God is good.
Come on, Lord. Hey, shout out to Pops too. You know what I'm saying? He was helping, you know.
Pops in the chat.
Walk us through it. All the technical difficulties that we was having. Shout out to Classified Alias. Shout out to Chris Breeze back there. Our Chris Breeze. We got Chris Breeze at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you know what I want to know though? I
What
want to know, can he dance like that? Like, and I ain't talking about just no regular dance. I'm talking about
Like
the
flipping
wall
and
to
everything?
wall, like, you know what I'm saying? The arm and stuff. The arm behind your head, behind your back, hanging from the
I
ceiling.
want to see it.
I want to see it too. I
He
think
probably
we should
got he
put him
probably
to
got it in him.
He looked like it.
I know you can rap though.
He definitely looked like he could dance like that. Like I could see him like what they used to call it back in the day, break dancing.
Yeah.
And it was something else. Pumping.
Crumping? No, Chris do look like he can crump though.
Chris definitely give me crump
He
vibes.
definitely look like he can
He
crump.
could have been in You Got Served.
I think he would have been a good perfect You Got
Yeah.
Served background though.
Stump the Yard.
Stomp the Yard.
Beginning with Chris Brown.
He did the
He
choreography.
probably would have gave Christopher Maurice a run for his money.
He would have lived through the whole movie.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Because the difference is, this Chris got dreads. That one didn't. You know, they love them dreadheads out there.
Yeah.
He would have made it.
He would definitely would have made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what, though?
What?
In order for him to make it, see, you know, our Chris know how to move some things around.
Oh, yeah.
He would have got cool with the other crew.
He would have been Sonny from You Got Served. Sonny, you stole our moves.
I wasn't talking about Sonny. I was talking about on Stump the Yard.
No,
but
I'm saying.
however,
I know. I'm saying like Sonny, he switched to the other team.
he did.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to put that on our
Sonny,
Chris.
you cheated. You stole our moves.
Stealing the moves is different. When you got to go to the other side, do what you got to do to stay alive. I don't know. But stealing moves, you think Chris would do that?
In the movie, yeah. If that was his part.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he'll play his
If it
part.
was scripted, he'll play. Yeah.
He'll
Not in
definitely-
real life.
Yeah, he'll play his part.
He ain't no thief.
Yeah. No, I don't think he no thief.
Yeah, because you was the only one that was stealing when you was young.
Hey, them Pokemon cards got put back. Speaking like, if we talking about flashbacking right now, what was your funniest or most chaotic weekend story from your 20s?
Oh. You know, my 20s wasn't
Oh, Lord.
bad. No. My 20s wasn't bad. Like, I didn't have a lot of wow moments. But there was one weekend that I still find kind of crazy. So it was my birthday.
Okay.
My birthday is always close to like Thanksgiving, so I try not to really plan anything because what we gonna go eat when you got food at home? You got people that eat leftovers for like 2-3 weeks after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So and then I kind of don't want to pull people away from their family and don't want to take a trip because it's, you know, you got Black Friday. Like my birthday sometimes lands on Thanksgiving or like Black Friday or something like that, or Auburn and Alabama game. So
I'm sorry, you have to experience this.
it's okay. It's my mom and daddy fault. She in the chat. Tell her.
Shout out to Miss Daniel.
So one weekend, no, it wasn't a weekend. Well, whatever. It's my birthday, and an old friend of mine invited some of her friends or some of her family members, and the plan was to go and eat at a little restaurant over in Homewood at Brookwood Mall, and then we were gonna leave there and go to the South Side, Lakeview.
Okay.
We got toe up at the restaurant, drunk, shots,
They had some
drinks,
heavy stuff in y'all margarita?
dancing, Diddy, dancing. I don't know what it was. So I think the shot, I don't know, what is it? Which one is it when you drop the Red Bull shot in the drink?
I have no idea.
Okay, that's what we was doing. If you know, you know. The who bomb? It's not the Jaeger bomb. I don't know if it was Jaeger, because Jaeger is bad. Jacob drank Jaeger. He do Jaeger bombs.
I'm a whiskey guy.
That may have been what it was. I don't know. But either way it go, we kept on ordering them because that was always cool. It's my birthday. So, you know, we was just buying like rounds. So we probably was in like 10 rounds. And very little food, but it's okay.
Oh,
so,
y'all got toe up.
Yeah. So mind you, this is late November. It's cold outside. We was at Brookwood Mall. Somehow we ended up at the water fountain, like this little statue out there that shoot out water. I don't know how I ended up twerking on it, but yeah, I'm sure the camera person or security was like, "Look at these drunk."
That sound like drunk behavior.
Yeah. But That happened. I'm stuttering now. That happened.
She don't want to tell this side.
And so we still left there and went to Lakeview.
Okay.
If you know, you know. If you go to Lakeview with the intentions of not getting drunk, then don't go.
Okay.
So, we were so drunk that somebody left their car at the mall and rode with me to Lakeview, and I had to drive them back at like 3 a.m. to the mall to get their car when they could have just drove to Lakeview.
Yeah.
So we were drunk clearly before we left. It was a wild night. It was wild. In the process of that,
the wildest night you ever
my
had?
friend cousin somehow got a hold to some pills. So we go to the bathroom. We come back here in the middle dance floor, shirt off, sweating.
My shirt
bullets.
off.
And again, we in Lakeview. It's mostly white people.
Yeah.
It was to the point where my friend was scared. She was like, "This is not okay." And I was like, "He having a good time." Because I had just met him. I don't know him. I was like, "Yo, he lit. We having a good time." She was like, "No, my cousin on something. He took something. This is not him." And I was like,
took them pills. You was having a good time.
And my birthday was the following day.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get up to like 7 p.m. So I missed my birthday date.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
7 p.m. the next day?
Mm-hmm.
How you sleep that long? What time did you go to sleep? Let me put it that way.
We got in like 4.
Oh,
5.
okay. I could easily.
So slept through about 7. I had a lot of missed calls and text messages because nobody could find my friend.
What?
She was at another friend's house that went out with us, but her parents and her nieces and nephews, like her family, didn't know where she was because she didn't answer the phone.
Yeah.
And at the time, she was living in Georgia, so she came in town for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, you're supposed to stay at the family house. You didn't come home. Where you at? You're not answering the phone. You're not. What's happening?
Yeah.
But she ended up staying with another girl that was out with us.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is wild.
That's just one of the wild stories.
I
ain't even really give all the details, but that's.
I think my night is light compared to that.
Oh well, we sure like to hear it.
So I was going to MSU at the time. I turned
MSU.
Yeah, Mississippi State. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
is that the burgundy and white school?
Yeah,
okay.
Maroon.
Excuse me.
Difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got some friends that went down and graduated from there.
Shout out to the big dogs out there. Yeah. So the homies that was they at frat. They threw me a birthday party at the time, and I'm fresh out of the breakup.
Gosh,
having a good time.
You and your relations with all your.
Hey, look. I was having a good time. Then I'm drinking my whiskey. I'm on hookah, and that's when I started
whiskey and hookah.
Yeah, that's when I started.
What year was this? Hookah was around then.
Hookah been around for a minute.
Oh, I thought it was a new pandemic thing. I don't smoke, clearly.
Hookah actually originated with Indian people. You're supposed to smoke in hookah outside. You're not supposed to smoke it on the inside.
So what Hush Lounge was doing was just all wrong.
That's terrible.
Okay.
Actually, you're not supposed to smoke that on the inside. Moving forward. Yeah, hookah, whiskey. That's when I finally started, taking a nature walk, and enjoyed that actually.
Okay.
For the first time.
Okay.
And yeah, and walks my ex. And
your ex, the one that you told me about,
the one I broke up with.
The one that you told me about.
Yeah, we ain't gonna disclose, all.
Y'all had already broke up by then, though, right?
Yeah,
you should have.
Yeah, but I'm like, who invited you?
Who invited you is crazy.
Like, I'm for real. Who invited you?
Okay.
That was my question.
Y'all hooked up that night.
No.
Okay.
It was total opposite of that. But when ended up going outside, we ended up going outside. We got into it, and then my boy came outside. He was like, "Come on, Barry, this is your birthday party. Come on back in, have a good time." She ended up leaving, thank God, and yeah, I'm sparing a lot of details to this story, but ended up having a good time. Okay. Yeah. Wild night, for sure.
Did you tell your homeboy good night?
No, I ain't do that.
Speaking of,
I told my boys last night though.
Yeah, so we have this group chat, y'all. It's me, our favorite DJ, and our producers, and I'm the only female. Guess what they did last night? So if you remember on Wednesday, we talked about men telling their homeboys good night, and I don't find anything wrong with it. A lot of men do. You guys, they got in the chat last night, and they told each other good night, and it was beautiful. It was amazing, and even one of our producers was like, "Okay, I text everybody to say good night. Now I'm about to call y'all individually and say good night."
I ain't get that
and
call.
Yes, you know.
I ain't get that call.
You know he called you.
He ain't call me. Y'all see that?
Somebody called somebody and said good night. They trying to deny it right now, but my heart was just so happy to see that. And everybody reciprocated.
It warmed your heart?
Yes, and everybody reciprocated and was like, good night. I was like.
That did something for you?
He's coming back.
Okay. Well, that was the flashback for the Friday. Boy, it was so many different stories we could have told, but
yeah,
thank you, Lord, we done made it.
Our parents listening.
Have you ever walked away from a friendship without closure?
Oh, we ain't getting to that yet.
No, I just so happened to read it.
So, listeners, what's up?
Ooh.
Thank you for staying plugged in with us. But I do have a question.
So
today is Friday. I want to know, how are you walking into the weekend? You booked and busy? You Netflix and chilling? You laid up and logged off? Or you outside? What's the mood for the weekend? Drop it in the chat. We want to know.
And if you're sitting at home right now rubbing your feet together and they ashy, go ahead and put that lotion on. Because you got time. I know you took a bath because they ash. But go on and put that lotion.
What if they didn't take a bath, though? It's still ashy.
And they still ashy? We got problems. We got more problems than putting lotion on.
What they need?
Go get that water and that soap.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, some people go days without bathing. Like, some people think it's normal to bathe like every 3 days. Chat, let us know if you bathing every day or every 3 days.
Ain't no wrong with that. Miss Lewis said she's outside.
Okay.
Anthony Hamilton is coming in town.
Okay. I love me some good Anthony Hamilton.
Hey, Miss Lewis, when you see Anthony Hamilton, tell him.
I got a new number and I got a new phone and I lost his number. Tell him to text me.
No, tell him to cut that little beard off.
What's wrong with his beard?
It ain't connecting.
Oh.
It ain't been connecting.
He probably needs some peppermint oil. Brought to him by the Morning Ox. Can we get some oils curated?
Some oils created
for growth, hair growth, and ashiness.
Come on, stimulate the hairs.
So Miss Lewis said she outside. My man, you didn't tell me. She said my man, Anthony Hamilton coming.
Oh, my bad. Excuse me, her man.
Yeah, her man coming. What y'all doing? We got some more people in this chat. Let us know what y'all doing this weekend.
Mama Daniel, have you left for work yet?
She has not. It's 8 o'clock. She got to be working at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
She ain't left yet. She already said Monday, Wednesday, Friday she gonna be late.
Oh,
she
Lord.
Listening to us.
Yeah, here we go.
I would think she don't care about her job. But that ain't our business, though.
No, that ain't our business.
Stay plugged in.
Yeah, stay plugged in. Come on, viewership.
Oh, Miss Lewis gonna be outside for real. She said she going to the jazz festival too. They are having a jazz festival. Actually, you might want to make sure they still having it because the weather supposed to be a little rainy. So a lot of events are already being like postponed and rescheduled and stuff like that. So you might need to check on that jazz festival, Miss Mamas.
Yeah, I don't like a rainy day. When I have to work, outside, I be like, y'all ain't got no weather plan for this.
You feel me?
We can't go back on the inside.
But do you still have to work outside in the rain?
Man, it was this one time I had to I did a 7 brew opening. I've been doing all the grand openings, right?
Okay.
And man, and this just happened recently. I had to do DJ. I had to DJ the whole thing outside under a tent, and the rain was coming through that joint. So I had to get ghetto. I'll post a video later on. But I had to get ghetto, and I put some garbage bags up. I'm in that being creative, and I thought that was gonna be like cool until the wind started coming through, because it was raining hard.
Yeah.
But the wind started coming through, and my equipment started getting wet. I was like, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. So I started packing stuff up. Then the rain stopped raining. It stopped raining for a minute.
The rain stopped raining.
Yeah.
I like that.
The rain stopped raining?
Yeah.
I know it was a double negative, but, you know. We're going to work with it.
Producers laugh. That's what made me catch it.
But, yeah.
Blame them.
Mm-hmm. They always catching something, setting stuff up.
Yeah. I be trying to be careful what I say, because they take everything I say.
Oh, yeah, they post it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a clip later on.
Of something, and I don't even know what it is. Something I said that I didn't even think supposed to be going viral.
Oh, no, it's going.
FYI, for the people that be in my inbox, get in there one more time. One more time. And I'm going to post it.
Uh-oh. And she going to block you after.
Oh, I ain't blocking.
Uh-oh.
My blocking days are over.
Oh, you ain't blocking no more?
Nope. I have grown. I'm delivered.
She is gonna at you in the comments and
yes,
the caption.
On the Morning Ox page. Because what that was you said in my inbox, let everybody see it.
Uh-oh.
But no, we've been getting some great feedback, though, from the show.
Yeah,
so,
we have been.
Yeah, that's most what my inbox be about. But I'd be like, hey, go over to the Morning Ox and share that comment. Get out my inbox.
Yeah.
Because no, you can't take me on a date.
Speaking of.
I don't want to go on a date with you.
Speaking of, my camera on? Boom, I see it. Shout out to my boy Ray over there at Voltron, man.
Big shout out to Ray.
Shout out to Uncle Ray over there.
Yeah.
He been doing
He be tuned in.
Yeah.
He be, you know what I'm saying, doing reviews, sending people over to the Morning Ox. They following us on social media. We appreciate you more than you know, Ray.
Yeah.
If you need anything printed, T-shirts.
Good quality T-shirts.
Great quality. Actually, I'm going to wear my shirt on Monday.
Me too.
My Morning Ox shirt. Oh, now you want to be my twin.
I've been
you ain't gonna wear that
Look,
shirt.
I've been trying to figure it out. I ain't got
shirt.
no hat to go with it. I ain't got no my shoe. I'm gonna wear my old school Jordan 1s with them. About that. I'm gonna put it with some cargos.
So we dressing alike. Because I was gonna wear some cargos. We dressing alike on Monday.
Come on, twin.
Y'all gonna wear y'all shirt too? We might as well just take a group picture. We are family. You were supposed to come in.
Oh, my B. I got all my brothers with me. Ooh.
All right.
Them dogs coming through.
Moving on. I've been wanting to talk about the BET Awards. That's this weekend.
Come on.
You going? Oh, you got to do a wedding.
I ain't going.
You're not going. We're going to go next year.
We going count it all joy.
We're going next year. But, who you looking forward to seeing?
I'm not exactly sure who's gonna be performing, but I'm looking forward to the honoring of like I think 106 & Park is getting the honor. Who else? I didn't see. I haven't seen a whole lot of categories.
I don't know who's getting honored, but I'm curious to see who that is, and I'm always excited to see that because I love seeing Black musicians get their flowers. Yeah. So. I don't know who that's going to be, but I'm excited to see it regardless of who it is. I'm sure whoever it is, they deserve it. So, yeah, and then, it's still Black Music Month. The whole month of June is Black Music Month. Yep. So, excited about that. And my boy's performing. I think they're doing a pre-show. I don't know. Yes, Pretty Ricky is performing. But you know what? Glorilla has grown on me. I'm ready to see her performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause she did that cha-cha song one summer, and she thought she was gonna be a part of the drill, and boy,
cha-cha song.
See, you don't even remember the song. It was bad. It was bad.
Oh, I probably never heard it.
It was bad. She did it with Fabio Foreign, and that's when his wave was coming back because he was just released from jail and all that extra stuff, and he was on the rise. But it was bad. After that, not too long after that, she came out with TGIF. Then she linked up with Megan. Then she linked up with Sexy Red, and the rest is history.
Okay. So. All right. Well, since we're talking about Glorilla, first of all, I want to do a few shout outs.
Okay.
To a couple of cities that's been tuning in with us.
Come on.
So shout out to Birmingham, first and foremost. Shout out to Memphis.
Come on, Memphis.
Shout out to Atlanta. And then we've been having some listeners to tune in from Dallas.
Come
Texas.
on.
So yeah, make sure y'all stay plugged in with us. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your side chicks, and your main ones. So make sure they get plugged in with the morning ops. Make sure you're sending your music over to us. Go to our website.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Come on.
And submit.
Come on.
Your music.
Come on.
Get it played on our platform. And then at some point, we're going to let y'all call in, do a little interview, or maybe you want to come in person and do a little interview.
Come on. We got a seat right
here.
We
got all that and
got mugs.
We got mugs.
Got mugs.
If you want tea, if you want drinks, if you want liquor, we can pour it in here, and you can drink with, what's our name?
DJ I Am O'Neal and Nicole Sade.
Yeah.
Come on.
And we'll give you a t-shirt if you want a t-shirt.
Yeah.
You should want a t-shirt.
Yeah. And speaking of independent artists, these independent artists I'm gonna play later on in the show. After we have another conversation after our mix. Big Homie Pitts, shout out to you. He was in the comments. YKOK, Roy and L. Richie, Frank Luke, One Pray. Yeah, all these people I've been actually playing. I did my top 7 at 7. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I did my top 7. I don't like top 10s. I want to make sure we get all of them. But yeah, I'm gonna play y'all later on in the show.
Okay.
Give y'all a little preview of that.
Well, since we talking about music, I'm ready to play my favorite game.
Okay, let's ride.
Okay. Oh, and some of y'all in the chat asking, how do you get a t-shirt? We got an announcement coming very, very soon, so make sure you stay tuned. And you'll find out how you can get your t-shirt.
Come on.
All right. Favorite game. You ready?
I'm ready.
One gotta go.
Okay.
Pharrell Williams. And this is producers.
Okay.
All right. Because usually we do artists, but we're doing producers today. Pharrell Williams. Timbaland. Metro! Metro Boomin. Or Kanye West.
Bye, Kanye. Wait, if we talking about production, let me back up. I'm just thinking about Kanye that's been on Twitter that's been going crazy.
You see how I'm looking at you right?
I know you looking at me crazy. Yeah, it was. I didn't even really think about it.
Yeah, that was fast.
My bad,
For
y'all.
real. Timbaland.
Metro gotta go.
Metro Boomin.
Metro gotta go. He good.
Okay.
But he gotta go.
Producers, y'all agree with this? No? Chat. Do y'all agree with him? Tell us in the chat who gotta go.
Timbaland.
Tell us in the
Timbaland,
chat.
Pharrell.
I want to know.
Kanye.
Because the guys in here going crazy. Nobody can settle on the same person. So we want to know what y'all think.
Bye,
so
Metro.
again, one gotta go. One of these producers, probably your favorite, gotta go. Pharrell Williams.
Yeah.
Timbaland.
Yeah.
Metro Boomin.
Yeah.
Or Kanye West.
Whew. It's a heavy.
Tell us which one gotta go.
It's a heavy category for sure.
It is. They trying to set us up.
They got a nice bag. Pharrell got in, and Pharrell actually finna he actually recently produced the clips on their new album. That's supposed to be dropping July 16th. Yeah. Yeah.
What you think?
About their new album?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be fire.
Okay.
They wanted this album to come out so much that they got dropped from their label because of Kendrick's verse.
Oh yeah. I saw that online.
Yeah.
All right, come on, chat.
I'm ready
Y'all
for that.
talking about everything but what we talking about. Y'all want these T-shirts. I told you I'm going to tell y'all later how to get these T-shirts. But tell us what producer got to go. But for the older people that don't know who Metro Boomin is, can we name some of the songs that he produced?
He's produced... What? Yeah, he's produced a lot of 21 Savage. He's produced a lot of Future.
We gotta name the songs.
Drake.
Probably sing some of the songs because they don't be knowing.
Like That recently with Future and Kendrick Lamar. I know y'all know that song. I know they gotta know that song.
I said the older people.
The older folks.
Okay, for the older people, I know y'all know Mask Off. Metro Boomin. He produced that. Future. Bad and Bougie.
Yep.
How that song start?
I be it bad and bougie. Cooking low dough with the Uzi.
The verse. Offset.
Woo, 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 woo. Brackets on brackets on brackets. Running around with a cool. I get that bit right from you.
Woo.
Be I'm a dog loose.
Congratulations. I did not know he did Congratulations. I love that song.
Yeah, that's what Post Malone.
Karate Chop. I didn't know he did Karate Chop.
Yeah, he did a lot of Future stuff.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. So yeah, y'all let us know. Timbaland though, yeah, you did right. I'm happy nobody said Timbaland had to go because Timbaland, if you think about the songs he did with Justin Timberlake, if you think about
just that album alone,
yeah,
Aaliyah,
Missy Elliott, yeah, Aaliyah, yeah. So Timbaland definitely can't go now. Pharrell,
he got a bag. It's too
Beautiful.
late to call around. It's too late.
What else Pharrell got?
And I'm so happy.
Okay, Happy.
He did the
Happy's
grinder
good.
joint. Doom 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 doom.
Shout out to Pusha T and them. They trying to come back.
He did
I probably, because I didn't give my opinion, I would have to say, hold on, give me some songs that Kanye produced besides his own.
When It All Falls Down.
We are.
Gold Digger.
I just want to be a little radio.
Dang, I was just about to say it.
What's some Kanye songs that Kanye produced?
Welcome to the Good Life.
I mean, besides his music, like people outside of himself, like who has he produced?
He's produced
Alicia
Jay-Z
Keys.
songs.
You don't know my name.
He produced Otis. Jay-Z and him when they did Watch the Throne. Yep. For Lil Wayne. Don't you ever get too comfortable.
Give me like a hit that he produced that he's not on. I know I'm saying like give me a hit.
That he wasn't on?
That he wasn't on.
Yeah.
Something that I know.
How you don't know it is crazy. Hey,
Okay.
yo. We're going to have to
What the chat saying?
Nothing right now. They just sitting idle. Come on, chat.
I told y'all. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with the chat right now.
Okay, what's the problem? They still getting ready for work?
They old.
When you say they old, who you talking about in particular?
Hey, now you being messy.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Speaking of, this is what they talk about in the chat. They talk about these T-shirts. So let's talk about this free T-shirt giveaway.
Come on.
A subscriber will be randomly selected, and we will announce the winner on Monday.
Meaning, you got to be back here on Monday.
7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And don't ask what time we're going to make the announcement because we're not telling you. We might wait till 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Tasana says she ain't old. She said, I ain't old.
That's exactly how she sounds.
I ain't old.
I ain't old.
I ain't old.
Yeah, so make sure Make sure y'all here on Monday morning when we make the announcement.
Mm-hmm. We got some questions from the audience.
What's the question?
Bria from Huntsville. She said, "Hey, Ox family, what's one song that instantly takes you back to a very specific memory, and what's the story behind it?" You go first.
No, you go first.
I asked the question.
A song.
All right, I go. So there's a song with Charlie Wilson. You Are My High. So when it was remixed on TikTok, right? It was a bomb jump. Me and my wife we used to dance to it. Then we heard the original song, and we was like, I love this song, but we should dance to this at our wedding. And then we danced to it. We've been floating ever since. Yeah, points.
Well, I knew you was gonna go that way.
No, you didn't.
Always trying to get points from your wife. You be want to get some so bad when you get back home.
I am a husband.
Well, okay, so my story a little different. I can't think of a lot of songs, but right now we're gonna talk about something that me and Classified was talking about earlier, like the club scene when we were younger.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
In Birmingham. Yeah, we clubbed bad. Well, our generation did.
Mm-hmm.
So if I could think of a song and memories, we used to go to the skate rink in the hood next to the projects.
Dang.
Yeah. Shit used to get real. Whenever Chief Keef came on.
Finito.
Yeah. Any Chief Keef song.
Mm-hmm.
Get out the way or call your ride.
It used to be Lil Jon for it. Like,
yeah.
B.I.B.I.
Yeah. Call your ride, get out the way, ball up under the table, whatever you need to do. Because the gangs, they finna throw it.
Yeah, we in there, shirt off.
Yeah.
My shirt off.
The shirts was already off.
In the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Bumping, moving around. Mm-hmm. They don't do that no more.
You know, you remember Club Shay Shay was like, oh, I'm moving furniture.
Yeah.
They was moving furniture back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't too much do that no more.
Moving people too. No, they don't, because these kids shoot now.
Yeah.
So times are different.
They scared, boy.
Oh, yeah.
They can't fight. They scared.
Yep.
You take all them weapons away from them kids. How they getting the guns though? That'd be my question.
Well, the gun law. You don't have to have a license. They got switches now.
They sure do.
Yeah.
I ain't trying none of these young boys.
You better not. When they be like, "Oh, my
bad,
auntie, I thought you all right, baby?" I was at a game recently, football game, and a child was behind me cursing. You know, I do have, sometimes people don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm around, how old I am, I'll say that. They don't know that.
Yeah.
So, they was behind me using a lot of profanity, and I turned around. I wasn't even trying to look at them no type of way. But, you know, I was just turning around watching my environment because I hadn't been to no football game in a long time. And it was like, "Oh, my bad, auntie." I was like, "Oh, no, you good?"
Yeah. You straight, homie?
I was praying my food would hurry up, because what's taking y'all so long?
It's about to go down in this joint.
You feel me? In the food line.
It's about to go down in this food line.
Well, y'all, it's time for our music break. We hope that you still plugged in. You enjoying yourself. You interacting with the chat. You hoping and wishing and praying that you win this T-shirt giveaway. But make sure you stay plugged in. We'll be back after this break.
Hey-o. Good morning. For the folks that's just not getting in here, shout out to you waking up this morning, rubbing your feet together, rubbing the crust out your eyes. Hopefully you got some lotion on. We ain't asked you this morning. But welcome to the Morning Ox. I'm DJ I Am O'Neal.
People away.
No,
and
I'm
they
not.
just coming in.
No, I'm not.
Shout out to the people that's just coming in the chat. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming and tapping in with us with the Morning Ox. I am your favorite girl in the world, Nicole Sade.
Come on now. I'm DJ I Am O'Neal over here chilling in the cut.
Speaking of DJ I Am O'Neal, how y'all like the mix he just gave us?
Yeah. Come on.
Every time you mix, and you mix very well, you start sweating. Are you nervous?
No. Actually, you know what? That's the good skin.
Oil.
Yeah.
You got good oil on you.
Mm-hmm.
Shea butter. Cocoa.
It's something my wife put over there on my side of the bathroom.
Okay. You don't know what it is?
She was like, this will be good for your skin because I got mixed skin. Like,
okay.
I got dry skin on my out here, and on my nose, I got oily skin.
Gotcha.
So I got a little bit of both.
Shout out to wifey for keeping your skin intact.
Trying to keep me there.
Yeah, I'm sure you can appreciate it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Can't be out here looking ugly.
Yeah.
I got to represent the house.
And the morning ox. Yeah.
Can't be out here looking ugly.
I know that's right.
Well, Ashley.
Well, we appreciate you for that wonderful mix that you just gave us.
Appreciate that.
And since we still on the subject of music, Darius from Birmingham.
Okay.
Sent in a question, and he said, "Yo." I guess he was talking to you because you want to be saying "yo."
Oh, okay.
The time. But we'll rock with it. He said, "Yo, what's a popular song you still don't understand the lyrics to, but you sing it with your chest every time anyway?"
It's probably a Young Thug song. Hold on. Let me think. I understand it now.
Okay.
Stoner. Do I understand all the words he's saying? No.
But you sing it with your chest.
I do my best.
Give us a example.
I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner. I'm a stoner.
Well, we know that part.
Well, he's saying a whole lot of gibberish.
Yeah, he is.
Got that tail. That boy doing some sneaking around up in there.
Because what's happening right now? You can't do that to me.
Oh my gosh.
Don't mind us. We having some stuff that happened in the studio. It's okay. They startled me a little bit, but it's gonna be all right.
Dunn in the comments, he said, "Hey, Miss Nicole, love the show."
Not my student hopping in here to me some, "Hey, Miss Nicole, Dunn, good morning."
Good morning.
Thank you for tuning in. He's such a great student. Matter of fact, shout out to Dunn. Dunn just received Dunn Rose. That's his name.
Okay.
He's one of my students. So if those of you that don't know, I do teach at a college. Well, we ain't gonna go into details. But he's one of my students, and he just got an internship at the Birmingham Times, and he has been there for like a couple of weeks now. And when I say he is publishing stories back to back to back to back, and I love it. I love to see it. I love to see his growth as a writer.
Come on.
Want to be in this journalism world. We should bring him on one day. But yeah, I love to see it. Congratulations again, Dunn. Keep up the great work. You are representing me very, very well.
Come on, I'm gonna drop one of Clues bombs for John. Congratulations, John. Keep doing good work out
here. Yes, we need people like you out here in this world. Okay, so yeah, we passed the.
Yeah, I said Stoner. You didn't say what song though.
I didn't, cause I didn't. I was trying to skip past it.
But moving on then.
No.
Lex from Birmingham.
let me say this.
Okay.
Those Sean Paul songs back in the day.
We Be Burning, Temperature.
Whoop my ass.
But you know what?
But when they come on, you can't tell me I ain't from Jamaica.
I know.
Just give me the light. Just give me the light.
So Lynn.
Just give me the light. Sean Paul. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still in love.
No. Wait. Let's go back to give me the light.
Girl. Oh, okay,
Just give me the light and pass the draw.
Oh,
see, I thought you said sucker lama.
Hey, yo. Hey, another person I can't understand is Shaggy. But I know it wasn't me though. I know it wasn't me.
But listen, Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote.
Do you know the meaning of that song and what he talking about? I just found out probably like a year ago.
What you know that I don't know?
He's talking about abortions.
Hey, yo. No, I ain't know that. So she aborted the baby?
Yeah, what else she was supposed to do?
Oh, okay, Murder, She Wrote. Okay. I'm with you now.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I've been singing this. It's crazy. We be dancing and singing in some of these songs, and they be having deeper meanings.
Yeah.
Like
Murder,
Bob Marley's I Shot the Sheriff.
Wrote. I know this little girl. Her name is Maxine.
That's crazy.
Her beauty is like, okay, I'm finna pull it up. Her beauty is like a bunch of roses. If I ever tell you about Maxine, you would say I don't know what I know. Murder, she wrote.
Golly.
Murder, she wrote.
Knowing what I know now, that's crazy. That's like Brenda had a baby.
Nah, this worse.
How is it worse? She left the baby in the garbage can. She killed the baby.
And put it in the trash can.
At least, no, I'm saying in Murder, She Wrote, she killed the baby, yeah.
But
Brenda dropped the baby off in the garbage can, and that baby lived.
Wow.
So that baby got to live with, dang, my mama.
I wonder if that baby's still alive. I wonder what's that baby
off.
name. Can somebody help us find out what was Brenda's baby name? I bet Tupac knew.
It was in the newspaper. It was.
I thought it was a true story.
Gasp.
Oh, cause you know what? Growing up, I thought he was talking about my auntie Brenda. I really did. I thought he was talking about my auntie Brenda. I could never look at her the right way. I was like, Tupac talking about you trifling. And then
you need to leave.
You thought you were talking about Brenda? Aunt Brenda? That's crazy.
I really did. I could not look at her or my cousins the right way growing up.
Shout out to Aunt Brenda out here.
I wonder if you was the one that she left, but went back and got you or somebody,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna worry about it.
It's okay. Shout out to Aunt Brenda out here.
Yeah.
Lord, you done had a vengeance against your auntie this whole time.
I ain't have, I just was like, damn, you really did that. That's what's up. And you made it to the Tupac song. Mind you, my mama was a big fan of Tupac.
Okay, you feel like that was tying in?
You judging me, bro.
I'm asking you a question.
You judge me. I feel like you trying to bring my mama in it.
No.
Yes, you is.
I'm trying to piece the story together.
Too. No, it ain't that. It's just I'm hearing the song so much. Mm-hmm. And then I'm looking at my auntie that lived in Montgomery. So, like, I don't see you all the time every day. So I'm thinking you going through something. You know? I just thought he was talking about my auntie Brenda.
Do she got kids?
Yes.
Okay.
She got 3 of them.
Got 3 of them.
So I always wondered, like, okay, it's a 4th one out there that she put in the trash can, maybe. I don't know. Or one of them was one of the kids.
And she went back and got him? Somebody
brought him back.
Brenda, if you don't get your baby.
With your fast ass.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That's my impression of a lady saying somebody come get your baby.
I mean, think about it from Montgomery, country Montgomery.
Yeah,
that sound about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you on it?
I'm on it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. So if your life had a theme song every time you walked into a room, what would it be right now?
Sounds of Blackness, Optimistic.
I don't know that song. Sing it.
As long as you keep your head to the sky, you can win. As long as you keep your head to... Good Lord.
No, I don't.
She don't know a lot of artists. She don't know a lot of songs. But she know journalism.
Hello. Somebody.
She know Edgar Allan Poe. She for sure know him.
Stop it. Get some help.
You know what? You and these sound bites. That's crazy. So.
Just testing it out.
One of mine. Well, I have more than one.
Okay.
Kanye West. La, 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 la. Wait till I get my money right.
That's your theme song?
Yeah.
It's just going to follow you everywhere?
Heck yeah. Because when I do, Get that moolah.
Get that money right.
Yeah, I already told y'all what I'm gonna buy. You gonna know when I got a big check and when I'm there.
Okay.
Y'all know what I'm gonna buy.
If I'm wearing white, is your guy standing in the kitchen?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
If I'm mad, it's Gucci Mane. Shook them haters off.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. But for the most part, I'm optimistic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get that check, what you gonna get? What's the first thing you gonna get?
A zebra or a giraffe.
That's crazy.
How?
Cause where you gonna put it?
My mama backyard.
Mama Daniel, are you gonna allow her to have a giraffe?
She ain't got no choice.
Or a zebra?
Yes. We already talked about this.
Okay.
I'm getting a zebra or a giraffe. You gotta go crazy one time. You gotta buy something that
something crazy.
Yeah.
How big is the check though? Because you gotta have some.
If I'm buying a giraffe or a zebra,
it's big.
It's big.
It's big.
It is big.
You getting the ship from Africa? Like you want the African?
Most
giraffe?
likely, I'm gonna have my boy classified alias take me where he know him where they at.
He plugged in over there.
Yeah, he is.
He ain't even classified alias over there. He Kumasi.
What it is?
Kumasi.
What's the last name?
I don't know the last name.
I can't remember the last name, but them our folks, y'all, over there in Ghana.
Yeah.
And give me a giraffe or a zebra. I really want a zebra. Yeah. Because I feel like when I dress in like my black and white or all white or all black.
You gonna ride the zebra?
Ride it. Nah, I ain't riding it, but he gonna stand next to me and we gonna take some pictures. It's gonna be a Kodak moment.
Oh. What if he bites you?
He's not gonna bite me.
What if he don't?
He's gonna be trained to know that
this is your
mother.
You gonna raise it?
Ideally, I would want to, but see, I want it at my mama's house for when I'm gone and when I'm traveling. See, I got my life planned out.
Okay.
I won't always be at home, which is why I was gonna be there with her.
Okay.
So when I get this money, this big check, she ain't working no more.
What if mama go on vacation?
You taking your baby, your grandchild with you? Yeah, she ain't going far.
She taking the zebra?
Why not?
But it's your zebra.
I'm making the money. I'm taking care of her and the zebra.
Oh, so
this your grandbaby.
Oh my gosh. Hey yo. Okay. Well, what else we got on the show?
We got a lot. Even though we don't have a lot of time. You got some more mixes for us?
I don't have.
I did have one more
mix.
song. Nicki Minaj and Drake, "Moment for Life," but yeah, that's all I have.
I said I was gonna play some of them upcoming artists. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we gotta get them.
Make sure they get some shine out here. It's been one song that's been playing in rotation. This, that, YKOK, Roy and Richie, and I learned that it's not my boy Diaz Fair on there. It's Billy Sheen, my cousin. So I'm gonna play that song.
That's your cousin for real?
Yeah, I got two cousins on here, Roy and Richie and Billy Sheen. I'm gonna play this song really quick, and we gonna come back after this break. See y'all soon.
Yeah. Good Lord. We got that. Yeah. This shit like cook crack in the 80s. 8-track in the Mercedes. When the letters used to write in the back of Miss Wall's class said rate me. Who would've ever thought that you'd date me? I see the vision, baby, it's safety. Give you all my love, we can't go apart. Even though at times I make you hate me. Say all that giving up, that just ain't me. Good love like keep for Anita. You know that I need you. You ain't leaving and I ain't leaving either. If you leaving, I'm coming right with you. Take a bath while I roll up the reef. We can worry about it tomorrow. At the end of our story, I'll meet you.
This that first day of school, clothes laid out. Looking for my crush, I need attention, girl, pay me. Way before the fuck you pay me. Back when mama taught you how to, mama taught you how to be a lady. Right before you get home, I was there, baby, patiently waiting. This, that Juneteenth flow with Rico. Back when I was there dancing, niggas going crazy. 360s couldn't even play me. Still remember my first heartbreak, shit crazy. Still got real love for you, trust me, girl, everything be gravy. Baby, this, that late night, we was at them college parties till the sun up, we vampires. Get a little skeezer up, went to a dorm, I tore up. She tapping out like them, you ain't tired. different, baby, I'm rewired. I'm so deep in the inside. I'm deeper in the mind.
It's that I won't let you go, even if you made me, baby, lately. She done got a little crazy, but I'm all for it, I'll fall for it. Put a rock on like Jay-Z. You keep saying that he ain't me. He cold like AC. My heart frozen, that's past tense. Look alive and look past it. She kept saying that I couldn't do right, so I left my last bitch. LOL, just laughing, bragging. I got used to the nagging. I just ain't like the pattern. It start hitting like Madden, but you know it's you for sure. Don't up the score, and if I leave, don't lock no door. You got the most, and I know half. What more you want? Okay, I'll ask. I got your front, I got your back.
This shit like cook crack in the 80s. 8-track in the Mercedes. When the letters used to write in the back of Miss Wall's class said, rate me. Who would've ever thought that you'd date me? I see the vision, baby, it's safety. Give you all my love, we can't grow apart, even though at times I make you hate me.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Morning Ox. We hope that you're still plugged in. We're gonna keep on stressing that you stay plugged in with us. We want y'all to grow with us on this journey. You know what I'm saying? So, who that was you just played again?
YKOK, Roy Richie, and Billy Sheen.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
that was new to my ears. Sounded good.
Come on.
So. We got one more segment for y'all before we get up out of here. And it was inspired by one of our listeners on Wednesday from Taylor. And wait a minute, give me time. I'm trying to find it. I lost it. Okay. So the name of this segment is called Not Everyone Will Get the Same Version of You. And that's true. That's very true. I think a lot of us can attest to that. So on Wednesday, Taylor posted in the chat that not everyone will get the same version of you through the years, whether it's friendships or relationships. The goal is to elevate and grow.
Okay.
Not everyone will know the new you. What you think about that before I take a deep dive?
Okay. I do feel like everybody don't get the same version of you versus the person you want to share the real version of you with. It's like code switch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You go to an interview. Of course, you want to be your best self. You want to answer the best way possible because you possibly want this job. But in certain aspects, you gonna turn that that perfect version of you off and, present it to the people that, you around, you can trust, you can be your full self. But that's just like one aspect. What you got on it?
So I feel like kind of like what Taylor is saying.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the version of me that you met at 22 is not the same version that you're going to get at 32.
Yeah.
That don't mean that it's fake. It's called growth.
Yeah.
Like some of us grow, and a lot of people don't know how to take that.
They don't. Because they be like, oh, man, you fake, bro. You done switched up.
Right.
I don't like when people say that because it's like, am I not supposed to grow?
Yeah.
Or did you expect me to be the same person that you met in high school, middle school, on the playground or something like that? Did you expect me to be immature all my life?
Right.
And so like you have to weed those people out.
Yeah, you have to.
If they're expecting you to be the same person, then it's like, all right, well, if you expect me to be the same person, I'm gonna expect you to stay the same as well.
So have you lost people because you changed?
Yeah, going through, a similar situation right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I want you to keep that because I want to come back to that because I want to know how you feel about, I guess, like the emotions of going through that because ultimately you're losing a friend, right? Or a family member or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we could come back to it. So
what up, West Park?
I
was saying what's up to him.
Okay. So tell me what you think about the difference between changing and evolving as a person.
Okay.
Because ultimately that's what's happening. Like, some people are just evolving as a person, whether it's professionally, personally. And there comes a time where we just have to evolve. And again, people just don't know how to accept that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if you're evolving, yeah, it comes with separation. You have to be able to separate yourself to be able to focus on what you're trying to do, what you have basically been appointed to. This is your purpose / gift. At least that's what you think and believe. And being able to change is like, okay, I can't have the same schedule and the same behavior.
Yeah.
I can't do it because I'm evolving in an area that does not require conversation or time spent with you.
Right. I think that one of the issues is like a lot of people think you're supposed to stay the same just so they can stay comfortable with you.
Yeah.
No, that's not happening. Either you're with me or you're not. Either you're maturing or you're not.
Yeah.
You're growing and evolving or you're not. Either way it go, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You can't keep me stagnant. And I think sometimes when people try to stay in those relationships that are no longer benefiting them, you're hindering what's really supposed to be for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy on that.
Yeah. So you got to learn how to cut people off. Like my cutoff game is so strong. I went through my social media the other day and I just felt like I know this person don't like me.
Yeah.
You've shown me you don't like me. I've seen the shadiness, but yet you still want to keep me around for whatever reason. I don't know. But today I feel like it's time for you to go. So you know how sometimes people like, let them stay on your social media. Let them see the grow up. Let them see the glow up. No, I don't want you to see nothing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you speaking of nothing. I don't want you. I don't
skate
want it.
with you.
Yeah. I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you. None of that. You gotta go. And this is like friendships from middle school, high school, professionals. Because we talked about mentors the other day too. All y'all people that were supposed to be mentoring me, get off my social media. I don't even want you to see what I've accomplished without you.
Yeah, heavy on it.
So bye.
Right, and
you gotta go.
I feel like since I'm, since we're talking about this, I didn't know how to let go friendship. I was basically basing it off of duration of time.
Yeah.
And we've been locked in. You know what I'm saying? You had my back when I didn't know I needed my back held. You know what I'm saying? Kind of stuff. And so that duration of time don't outweigh the direction of time. So it's like, yeah, I'm evolving and I'm going in a different direction, but you're stagnant.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to be better than what you're being, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
And you don't want that for yourself. So prayers to you.
Yeah.
But I got to move forward. You know what I'm saying?
That comes with setting boundaries, you would think.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
You got to set boundaries.
And I didn't, I had to work on it. You know what I'm saying? I had to work on that over the years, and I'm becoming better at it. I didn't know how to maneuver with that. I just thought, well, I ain't gonna have no friends.
I think a lot of us be afraid of being alone, but sometimes, they say isolation leads to elevation.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
it does. Looking back on this, like, all right, definitely could have let go a long time ago.
Definitely.
Yeah. But
I'm even to the point in my life, like, I don't even want to rekindle with nobody from the past, and that includes friendships too. Even if you have grown or evolved, like, maybe I got trust issues. I need therapy. Any therapists out there? Holler at me.
Come on, put yourself in the comment.
But I don't even want to rekindle anything, because if you didn't like that version of me, I can only imagine how you're gonna feel about this version of me that's to come.
Yeah.
Like, there's a great version of me right now.
Yeah.
But when I think about all that God has for me and everything that's gonna manifest itself, y'all ain't gonna know how to deal with me. So I just rather you stay where you at.
I agree.
Don't even come back around.
I agree. Like, I'm a different version of myself. I'm mature. I'm married now, and I got a lot going for myself. I can't mess it up.
Right. And that's what I be afraid of. Like, I want to make sure I'm not having the wrong people around me that I know is not supposed to be around me.
Yeah, because
that's hindering me from what I'm supposed to be doing.
That's a fact.
Because that's a real thing. Those spirits get the roaming and stuff, man.
Yeah.
It could get serious.
Yeah.
And the whole time you're trying to figure out why I'm not elevating or why things are not happening for me because who you got around you.
No,
you got to be mindful of the company that you keep.
I ended up bringing one of these guys that I knew from back home to a setting that I thought he was mature for. It was more on a professional level, and he wasn't on that level to be there. And for context, there was drinks and everything like that was being flown around, which is okay. However, be cool with what you sharing to these people that don't know you.
Right.
Like, this
giving them too much.
Yeah, this their first impression of you. Like, you don't want to be giving yourself
too
away.
Exposed.
Yeah, you just kind of like ripping the Band-Aid off. Here I am.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't do that.
No.
You can't do that. So that's one of the other reasons,
Okay.
I had to depart.
All right. Well, it's time for us to wrap up. I do want to always leave some words of encouragement to our listeners.
You go and I go.
Huh?
I said you go and I go.
Oh, okay. All right. So I did just want to say that it is okay to be misunderstood by people who only knew the earlier version of you. They don't know the new version. And they don't have to know the new version. Only you know.
Only you know.
And that's okay. But growth is not always pretty or popular, but it is necessary. So I do want to end with this. Don't apologize for becoming the person you were always meant to be. And even if not everyone gets to meet that person, whoever's supposed to be aligned with you will be aligned.
Okay. Well, before we leave, we have one more thing to talk about. One more question.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna leave my closing remarks. Missy Elliott was one of the first female rappers inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2013. Some of her songs are "Get Your Freak On," "Work It," "Lose Control," and "The Rain." Also, in other news, y'all all right? Today's highlight is Missy Elliott. Look, I got lost in the sauce over here, doggone it. June is Black History Month, and it was founded in 1970.
This Jacob doing.
Hey, man.
They setting us up real bad.
Look, they crossing us up,
they
bro.
They butchered us so bad over here.
Black Music Month. June is Black Music Month.
Okay, so how about this?
What's up?
Say what you was gonna say.
Okay.
And then we gonna end it on Black Music Month.
Say no more. Let me get my closing remarks, y'all. All right.
The setup is bad.
It's bad.
They set us up so bad.
We love them, though. You didn't wake up to just scroll, stress, or settle. You woke up to build something. Your peace and your body, your business, your dream. So take a breath, shake off the doubt, and take the first step. The days already started. Make sure you do you too.
Okay, I like that. All right, y'all. So we're going to end with this. It is Black Music Month. Our producers love Missy Elliott, so we're going to highlight Missy Elliott right quick. She is a rapper, a producer, a writer, and a visionary. She is the first female rapper inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2023. We know her from some of her biggest hits. Get Your Freak On. Get Your Freak On. Get Your Freak On. Work It. Lose Control. And Can You Stop the Rain?
That girl got vocals today.
No, I can't stop it. I need a garbage bag. Give me a big garbage bag, please. Somebody
she
please give me a big garbage bag.
Golly.
And I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna kill it next week. So That's it, y'all. We have wrapped up our first week of Lunch in the Morning Ox.
Come
oh
on.
my God.
Come on.
Happy freaking Friday.
Come on.
So we want to thank y'all for staying plugged in with us all week long. If you've been plugged in all week, if you're just getting plugged in today, we love you. We appreciate you. We are happy to have you here on this journey. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms at Morning Ox Live.
Yep.
Make sure you're subscribed
Come on.
to us on our YouTube channel. And if you didn't hear us earlier, we are doing a giveaway. But you got to be tuned in on Monday to hear whether or not you won, because we're going to randomly select our winner, okay?
That's a fact.
And if you was listening earlier, you know what the giveaway is. And so, yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram at EnvyNikki.
And also follow me at the I Am O'Neal Show on all platforms.
And we will see you here, same place, same time, Monday morning.
Yes, sir. And I'm going to end it with West Park Ave Pressure. Y'all go talk to him on all social platforms. He actually in the comments, so it won't be hard to find. But we thank y'all for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And let somebody know when you make it. See you soon.